Hello, everyone. Welcome to Barca News. It is March 29th, 2025, and Barcelona could make up to 30 million euros from the sale of Trincao. Also, Lookman could be slipping away from Barcelona. And finally, the operation to sign two young African talents is also at risk. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and I'm bringing you this short live stream to keep you up to date on all Barcelona news. Since I am out of the country, I'm not in my YouTube studio, so I cannot film and edit. So instead, I'm doing these short live streams. This is not a podcast, so I will not be, unfortunately, reading the comment section. Now, let's start with the news because, ladies and gentlemen, Robert Lewandowski scored Barcelona's third goal against Osasuna, and with that, he has now surpassed Ronaldinho on the list of all-time goal scorers for Barcelona. As you can see, here's Robert Lewandowski with 95 goals, surpassing Ronaldinho's 94 goals record. He is only 4 goals behind Pedro, our academy graduate. Then there is Juan Manuel Asensi with 101, Neymar with 105, Eulogio Martinez with 105, and then here's Luis Enrique in number 13 with 108. And honestly, at the pace that Lewandowski is currently going, he could easily surpass all these players, including Luis Enrique, jump into 13th, maybe even 12th position in the all-time goal scorer list for Barcelona. Of course, Lewandowski will be staying until 2026, so he'll have one more season to make his way even further up the list of the all-time goal scorers, with, of course, Lionel Messi sitting at the top with 672 goals. I can't imagine anyone will even come close, or who knows, right? But for now, 672 goals just seems like absolutely unreachable, which just goes to show how amazing Lionel Messi was with Barcelona. Now, Lewandowski is also currently sitting at the top goal scorer for La Liga with 23 goals. He's also competing for the European Golden Boot with Mo Salah, who currently has 27. Lewandowski has 23. Jokic technically has more than both, 28, but since he plays in the Portuguese league, under the FIFA coefficient, his goals count for 1.5 points each, where Lewandowski and Salah, being in the top leagues, their goals count for 2 points each. So right now, first place is Mo Salah. Second place is Robert Lewandowski, who, of course, is also amongst the 3 highest goals scorers in the entire history of the Europe's top 5 leagues. As, of course, Lionel Messi is the highest goal scorers in the history of the top 5 European leagues with 496, Penaldo with 495, and Lewandowski in third place with 377. And with him having one more season at Barcelona and Messi and Penaldo being, out of action in Europe, who knows, maybe he could end up reaching the 400 goal mark. Of course, I doubt he'll catch up to Messi or Penaldo, but nonetheless, Lewandowski still has another season and a few months to continue adding to his historical numbers. Now, more impressive numbers. Speaking of Polish players, Wojciech Szczesny, ladies and gentlemen, remains unbeaten with Barcelona. Wojciech Szczesny has played 70 matches for Barcelona, which Barcelona have not lost. It's been 15 victories and 2 draws. And out of these 70 matches that Szczesny has played, it's been 9 clean sheets. Absolutely amazing numbers for Wojciech Szczesny, who, by the way, in the Osasuna match, he officially reached the 1-year mark where he has remained undefeated in club football. Wojciech Szczesny has not lost in a whole year while playing for clubs. So my question is, do you think Wojciech Szczesny will be our talisman for this season? Because so far it's looking like it, with Barcelona remaining undefeated in 2025. But that's not all. There's more amazing numbers, and this one concerns Lamine Yamal, because, ladies and gentlemen, at 17 years old, only a child that still needs his parents to sign permission slips for him because he is still underage. He is now officially the top dribbler in Europe's top 7 leagues, not top 4, not top 5, top 7 leagues, with 151 completed dribbles. Yes, you heard that right. Lamine Yamal, the most successful dribbler in Europe, top 7 leagues at the age of 17 with 151 dribbles. In second place is Doku with 121. Then there's the clown, Vinicius Jr., and then, of course, the list from there continues. But 151 completed dribbles for Lamine Yamal. Absolutely amazing numbers. And again, he's only 17 years old, which means we have not even seen the tip of the iceberg when it comes to how good he is going to be. Now, more news, because, ladies and gentlemen, Barcelona could make around 30 million euros for Francisco Trincao. We've talked about Trincao in previous videos. He's doing really well in the Portuguese league, so much so that he's attracted the attention of many of the big European clubs. And it's reported that Manchester United, who are looking to rebuild their squad for the millionth time — I feel like they've been rebuilding for the last 10 years, but who cares? Anyways, Manchester United, who are looking to fully rebuild their squad, have set their sights on Francisco Trincao, and it's reported that the Premier League club are willing to pay 60 million euros for the services of the Portuguese attacker. And of course, Barcelona own 50% of the rights of the player. So if Manchester United do pay the 60 million, the club could earn 30 million euros from Trincao. They've already earned 10 million, 3 million in loan fee plus 7 million in transfer fee to Sporting CP. And if they earn these 30, it would be 40 million euros for the Portuguese player, who cost us 33. Not a bad deal at all, with some profit there. So good news in that aspect. Now, from good news, we move on to bad news, because, ladies and gentlemen, Barcelona could end up missing out on Ademola Lookman. As you know, Lookman is looking to leave Atalanta, especially because he has, kind of a personal disagreement with the coach. He's looking to leave during this summer. This summer, he'll be entering the last year of his contract. His contract expires in 2026. And it was reported that Atalanta were willing to let him go for around 25 to 30 million euros, which of course put Lookman on Barcelona's list of possible signings for the summer, since Barcelona are looking to reinforce their attack. I, in fact, made a reaction video reacting to Lookman's highlights. And well, it seems now that he could end up slipping away, and it's not because of lack of interest by Barcelona. It's because of what Atalanta are looking to do. Now, Atalanta, since they announced that, or since there have been talks about them letting Lookman go in the summer, have received a lot of interest from many clubs. And of course, Atalanta have rubbed their hands and said, oh, this is a great chance to make money. So what is Atalanta planning to do? They do have an option to unilaterally extend the contract of Lookman by 1 more year. And it looks like they are considering activating that option, extending the contract from 2026 to 2027 for the Nigerian attacker. And then, of course, with 2 years left on a contract, that would allow them to charge more. And it's reported that Atalanta are going to want to charge around 70 million euros for Lookman, which of course makes things a lot more difficult for Barcelona. We're talking about more than double the price of what Atalanta were initially asking for. So not good news on that front. We'll see how things go. I'll monitor the situation and keep you up to date, but it's not looking good at all. Anyways, 2 more players that could slip away from Barcelona's grip is the 2 African talents, Malick Cissé and Mohamed Dabo. We talked about these 2 youngsters in a previous video. They're both 17 years old. They both hail from Senegal. Malick Cissé is an attacking midfielder, where Mohamed Dabo is a defensive midfielder. Both came to Barcelona and did some tryouts with Juvenil B, or the under-19 B squad of Barcelona. They spent several weeks with Juvenil B, and while Barcelona were hoping to reach a verbal agreement with both players, because they're both 17 years old. So under FIFA rules, they cannot sign for Barcelona until they turn 18 in 2026. So Barcelona were trying to follow the same formula as Ibrahim Diarra: reach a verbal agreement, then when they turn 18, actually sign the contracts. So far, the 2 players have not heard from Barcelona, and as such, other clubs have now started offering them bigger compensation packages, looking to steal them away. And this, of course, puts this operation at risk. The deal is not done. Again, they cannot sign with any European clubs until they're 18. We'll see if Barcelona act quickly, and also we'll see whether the players end up deciding going somewhere else for more money, or whether they decide to come to Barcelona. Anyways, that is all the news for this video. I did go live a few moments ago, so if you haven't seen that video yet, make sure to check it out. I'm going live again in a few moments because there's a lot of news I need to catch you up on since I didn't make any videos yesterday. I was exhausted. I flew for 14 and a half hours, but now I'm rested and ready to keep you up to date. Anyways, I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and as always, peace, guys.